Hello, beach friends. We are back in Southwest Florida, back in my home stomping grounds. This is Bowman's Beach on Sanibel. This is a beach that I frequent. I love this beach. It's so pretty. And normally we don't really hang around here much, to be honest. We usually take a walk. We start over at Bowman's and we head up to Blind Pass, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And once you do persevere, I know the shelling's been slow, but we always manage to find something. Welcome to another SWF Beach Life video. If you like the beach and shells and things of that nature, I recommend you subscribe and hit the notification bell because I bring you a new video every week. Here we are at Bowman's, and I usually can't wait to rush down to the water to kind of see what the conditions are going to be. Tons of shells. There definitely are shells here, as you can see, but not really keepers. So we're just going to keep moving along. We're going to head up north. This is we usually walk north up to Blind Pass, and then we walk back down again. So we're heading on up to Blind Pass, and I found this lovely Calico Scallop. Not in the best shape, but that's right. The shelling's been a little slow. Oh, what do we got here? A lightning whelk. All right, he's full of stuff, but hey, depending on the day, I keep all sorts of things. So I'm hunting around in the water, and I find this juvenile Florida fighting conch. He's got some pretty cool colors. Not much else going on. All right, found a little auger. It's kind of a fun little shell. And two more calico scallops, including a bonus barnacle. What do we got here? Okay, an olive. I was kind of hoping that was a golden olive, because as I learned, I don't think so though. I think he's just kind of just faded lettered olive. And this easy to find rolling around in the water but broken, a banded tulip. So as I had said before, there were lots of shells. Oh, let's stop and take a look at this Florida fighting conch. I'm learning more about these guys and about the different colorations the shells have. We'll take a closer look at a shell a little bit later, but those I know they're everywhere, but I still like them. All right, and a little scallop. He's got a little chip, so we'll just leave him. Lots of craft shells, but not so much in the stuff I want to keep category. But we'll keep looking. Whoa. It's always exciting when you see a big lump up on the beach, but then you kind of get closer and you realize it's most of a broken shell. This appears to be a lightning whelk that was a monster at some point, but he's broken, ground down, looks like a boring sponge, got a hold of him, but still kind of cool to check out. Leave him where he was. What do we got here? Okay, olive. You know how I feel about those olives. Not perfect, but that's all right. A little scallop. Looks like we got another lightning whelk. They're funny how they look so awkward. That side looks kind of normal, and that side looks just awkward to me. I don't know why. Here we have some ibis. Stop for a minute. Enjoy the view. Oh, cloudy periwinkles. Those are these little snails that live on almost like logs and wood. I find them in splash zones. So they like to be very close to the water. Smart guys. Aren't they cool? I've not found a shell from these guys. I've only found the critters. There's a little bit better look. They're so fun. Maybe one day I'll find one of their shells. Came across another shell pile. Of course, it's always exciting to see the shell pile, and you get up there and I comb through and I managed to get 3 scallops. So, what else did I find? Piece of a, can't tell if that's a true or a banded tulip, but a piece of a tulip. And another juvenile Florida fighting conch. I love how the juveniles are all ribbed. They have all those ribs on them. Okay, piece of a shark eye. Ooh, that one's pretty. That's really pretty. I like the symmetry. Still heading north. It's beautiful. A little warm. It is Florida after all. Look at all the shells in the surf there. So I figured go in, take a closer look, and I found this. I like this. It was big. This was a big Florida fighting conch. It was broken. How did that happen? These shells are so strong. But look at this piece. Isn't that cool? I've seen shells actually cut, so you can kind of see the insides like that, but to find it on the beach like that is really kind of neat. Aw, he's broken. Florida fighting conch. And a prickly cockle. He's not quite so prickly, but that is a yellow prickly cockle. Ooh, at least I found one orange scallop. Oh, and a calico clam. They're very fashionable. And check out this olive. All right, he's not quite pointy, but he's got great color. And a little calico scallop. Oh, that one's a little pretty. Pretty guy. Let's see, anything else? Maybe that little piece of tulip? Yep, that's a true tulip. A piece, anyway. I was hunting, I don't know if it was this day or a different day, and a real sheller informed me that the tulips are rookie shells. That's a jingle. So apparently I am still a rookie, and I'm loving it. All right, here's a broad-ribbed cardita. They usually don't bother with those when there's all sorts of other stuff to look at, but when it gets a little slow, I kind of take a peek at other shells. Here we have a scallop. Looks like he's got a little baby hole in it. He probably will clean up okay. Oh, coquina. Little butterfly guy. Aren't they cool? Someone recently asked me if we have these, and yes, indeed we do. And this is what a live one looks like. They are little clams. You'll see them burying themselves in the surf. Fun little guys. Speaking of fun guys, you have these cool 2 Calico Scouts. I really like that gray one, kind of with that band of red in it. And I wanted to take a closer look at this guy. Couldn't tell if it was albino. I know it's really, really super white. It's a prickly cockle. I don't know. I don't know if that's an albino or just bleached. Hard to tell. Look at the pattern on that guy. Oh, I thought that was so cool. That's a juvenile Florida fighting conch with a really cool pattern. Here's another one. This is also a juvenile Florida fighting conch. Crazy, right? They look so different, but they change as they get older. Okay, take a look at this guy. Just a regular Florida fighting conch, right? I've learned that there's special patterns on these shells that people kind of like. See that cross there? That's something that people kind of look for. Didn't know that. Here we have another olive. He's he's almost pointy. You know, whoa! Beautiful lightning whelk. He's got little knobs, gorgeous color. Oh, that's an awesome find. Yay. And another Florida fighting conch. Cool, he's almost got that little cross thing going on. It's kind of neat. Ah, tulip. A piece of a tulip. And an olive. I know, I like them. So I figure I'll pick up a couple. He's got some kind of cool color. And another one. This one's kind of neat though. See that? It's kind of got like a lighter stripe on it. That's kind of neat. All right, my favorite shelling is this kind, and you stand in the water and you're just kind of picking through the surf if you can. Sometimes weather conditions do not permit. Sometimes it does. Probably found that because it was larger than all the other stuff. A little beat up, but that's all right. So I scooped up a handful and ended up with this little olive. And another Florida fighting conch. Cool, it's got that light stripe going across it. That's kind of neat. Oh, I liked this guy because he was like really pointy. Even the top is like not rounded, just still really pointy. So hopefully he'll clean up all right. Another lightning whelk. Looks just like that one I found earlier. Kind of weird from that angle, but not as weird from that angle. Go figure. A lettered olive. Again, looking at that pattern, looking for stripes and things that are different. Okay, looks like I got grabby and found myself this broken juvenile Florida fighting conch, but he's got cool stripes. Kind of neat. And another olive. Let's see what kind of pattern he's got. All right, just kind of got a stripe going on. Ooh. I know they're common, but I still really, really like them. He's got a cool thing going on the dorsal part of that shell. It's kind of neat. All right, so this is what we get as far as sea glass down here. It's recyclable. Nothing you want to keep. All right, another Florida Fighting Conch, but checking out the stripes and colors going on him. All right, kind of neat. Ooh, that's a really good lightning whelk. Gorgeous color, nice and dark. Pretty. And so we're almost up at Blind Pass, and you can see it's kind of frustrating because there really are tons of shells, but I'm not looking for those kind. I'm looking for something a little prettier, so we just keep on walking. That is so cool. Look at the zigzags on him. Oh, that is so neat. Really like that. And here's a little guy. He's, aw, great shell. And another calico clam. Cool. All right, I mentioned earlier that we walk. We start off at Bowman's and then we make our way all the way up the beach, all the way up to Blind Pass, and then we normally turn around again. I Google mapped it. Looks like it's about 2.8 miles one way. So if you're gonna shell, prepare to walk. You'll definitely increase your chances. And here we have an Atlantic giant cockle. I can see where they get the giant in their name from. When I find these guys alive, they're heavy. They're these big hunk of shell and critter. And I didn't find any live critters on this day, but luckily I do come across them from time to time. It is illegal to take live critters off the beach, and rightfully so. Signs posted at many beach entrances remind us that live shelling is prohibited. But did you know it used to be legal? Yep. You used to be able to collect as many live critters as you wanted. Crazy, right? But we're learning. And in 1987 on Sanibel, it went from taking as many as you wanted down to 2 species per person per day. Then in 1995, Sanibel completely prohibited taking live critters off the beach, but it wasn't until 2002 that the county got on board and completely prohibited live shelling at all beaches in Lee County. I'm a big fan of that no live shelling law because it allows us to find cool things like this. Here's a couple things my husband had found that I didn't get a chance to show you. So he found a murex and some other goodies. And that's the goodies we found today after walking a very long distance. We have some of the scallops and the olives and that cardita and the slipper. Those cool Florida Fighting Conchs, the more I learn about them, the more I'm liking them. And those lightning whelks, and they're so different. The coloring's so different. And I'm learning as we go. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, for all your comments, for just being as wonderful as you are. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I'll keep bringing these videos if you guys keep watching. See you again soon.